Hey everybody, Thrift Store Hacker back again, and I just wanted to make a little video about the Freight Tools lawsuit settlement. If you haven't heard anything about that, I would direct you over to On The Workbench's channel, where he describes basically the base of the lawsuit and why Harbor Freight Tools is going to give you back some money if you've bought tools in the last, I think, 5 or 6 years. Let's see how many, if I've bought any tools from Harbor Freight. Let's see here. When I go into Harbor Freight, I usually go and get some shrink wrap, get myself some zip ties. Both of these things are from Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight wrenches, Harbor Freight hammers, Harbor Freight automotive diagnostic tools, more automotive diagnostic tools. God, I buy a lot of stuff there. I have, just massive amounts. Almost all my power tools are Harbor Freight. And, I'll be honest, I understand that Harbor Freight, makes, I'm not going to say complete knockoffs, but close to competitors' tools and stuff. And that was one of the things that they were busted on, was their floor jacks. But the main reason why you're getting money back is the advertisement prices. Like, you saved this much. Did you really save that much? Because you probably didn't. All these things, you've saved $50, but have you ever seen that tool for $50 more? I highly doubt it. But I'm not here to throw shade at Harbor Freight, because it is one of my favorite toy stores, or tool stores. Tools, toys, same thing. I buy a lot of my stuff there, all my awesome little Dremel bits and all that stuff. Probably that C-clamp too. But they're going to give money back. I think it's 30% or 20% on the you saved price that they'll be giving back if you can produce your receipts to them. If you can't produce your receipts and you have some proof that you bought a Harbor Freight tool in the last 7 years, they'll give you a $10 gift card. But I think this is probably where their internet-based receipt system is going to bite them in the ass, because everything I've bought at Harbor Freight, I always tell them, hey, just email me the receipt. And that works out pretty good, because I have a list of every tool I've bought in the last 7 years, and it's not a small amount, folks. Hopefully I can get them to make good on their deal and return me some cash. But once again, I need to say I'm not mad at Harbor Freight. They're trying to sell a discount product that's close to the real product. They're going to catch some hell. And if their advertising stepped out of bounds, then so be it. I will be cashing in on this to fund my YouTube channel, but the biggest thing that I'm going to be doing is probably getting everything together, taking care of that, and then moving on with my life. Because inevitably, if you get a gift card from Harbor Freight for $10, you're inevitably going to go spend it back with them. If I get a gift card or a cash amount from Harbor Freight Tools for all the tools that I've bought in the last 7 years, what's going to happen? I'm going to dump it right back into them. You know why? Because I like discount toys. Really, I mean, this is just another thing. The only thing that drives me nuts about this whole settlement, and I don't know how in today's legal system we can get away with this, but it's one of those you can settle, have to pay all these people money, but you don't have to admit guilt. Anybody else find anything wrong with that? Because you don't see, the small guy, time guy in court, oh, well, I'll settle, but I'll never admit that I got that DUI, and I'll never admit that I was drunk. Everything, and we're talking, it's probably two different things there. It definitely is, but I don't think you should be able to, when found that you have done misleading practices, to be able to absolve yourself of that guilt just by handing out a little bit of money. I mean, unfortunately, this is the way America's working right now. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I really think if you're going to go as far as paying people back, you need to admit some fault to this. And since we have a legal system that'll allow you not to admit fault, I really think that needs to be fixed. Sorry about getting on the political high horse there, but it just infuriates me. But anywho, that was my little rant. Check out the On The Workbench site and check out the Harbor Freight Tools payback program or whatever. You might have some money coming to you. But until next time, use the awesome tools, build stuff, and have fun.